Good evening, folks. I just want to take a moment to welcome you to our annual Superintendent's Art Awards ceremony. My name is Zandra Borg, and I'm a coordinator of categorical programs at the district office and work with all schools for this event. And I want to just introduce a couple of folks that are in our audience. Miss Erica Speed, who's in the back if you'll wave. Miss Speed is the one who organized all this art from its inception, which is from the first day of school. So all classes from TK, actually our preschool, Little Stars, all the way up through grades 12 have an opportunity to participate in this program with their artwork. Teachers save the best of the best all year long, and then we collect about 3 to 4 pieces per classroom to display at our public schools luncheon in April. And that's over at the Masonic Lodge. So if you've ever been and you've walked in, you walk into a room with about 500 pieces of art all over the walls. It's really quite spectacular when you walk in. And from those 500 pieces, Ms. Speed organizes a group of teachers, art students, art teachers, and parents who go through and judge those pieces. And from those, we get our Superintendent's Art Awards. So the folks that judged the awardees tonight are qualified folks who know a little bit more about art than I do. So we want to thank that and thank Erica for her efforts there. And then all that artwork gets displayed at the public library for 1 month, and it actually just came down last Friday. So the students who were not awarded the Superintendent's Art Award will be getting their pieces back. Those of you who are here tonight, we're going to hang on to those for a little while because they're going to be displayed at the district office and some other places around the district for the next school year, and then we get it back to you before school ends next year. Some other folks I'd like to introduce. I noticed we have a lot of staff here, so if you're a teacher in our district, would you please just stand up? And let's thank them, yes. This is above and beyond the call of duty for them to come. And they all got notified that their students were getting awards tonight, so I want to personally thank you guys for coming out. And I'd also like to introduce Mr. Fenton Eng, who's a member of our school board. He's back there, who has a love for the arts. And a very important person who's going to be presenting the awards to your students tonight, Mr. David Van Asdal, who's our superintendent of Arcadia Unified Schools. And I'll let David take over now and tell you a few more things about what's happening tonight.
Well, good evening, everyone. I am so honored to be here tonight with such a talented group of young artists in this beautiful Performing Arts Center. We had an extraordinary amount of submissions this year, and it's always a difficult job to pick the best of the best. And so I just want to congratulate all of our award winners tonight on just an amazing talent and your voice through artistic expression. Thank you for sharing your art with us. And for parents, we know it starts at the home. As a parent, I'm always reminded that we don't have the privilege as parents to be neutral at any given moment. All of our words and our actions with our children either encourage and support their passion, or it diminishes it. And it's that responsibility is a burden that all of us as parents carry. And the fact that we have such a big crowd tonight, one of the biggest crowds I think we've had in a long time at this event, is very rewarding and reminds me of why I am so proud to work in Arcadia. Because we have a long-standing tradition in Arcadia of supporting the arts. And that's something that's very special and should not be taken for granted. Especially during the economic downturn in the state of California, oftentimes we'll see in the news that the arts was the first thing that was cut financially. And that's not the case here in Arcadia. It's because people value the arts, from the parents, from the students, and especially the staff. Thank you, Zandra, for having all of our teachers stand, because truly your support and encouragement of the students in the classroom. But I also have to mention that it starts at the top, and I know he was already introduced, but Fenton Eng, one of our board members, and Fenton, I'm going to ask if you can come on up at this time. Fenton is actually a professional artist himself, and is a strong supporter of the visual arts. And so I appreciate everything that you do on behalf of these students, and I'm going to ask Mr. Ng if you'll stay up here and join me in taking the pictures and celebrating the students. These events are difficult to put together and take a lot of coordination, right? So I just want to make sure that in addition to what Zandra shared, just thank a few people, and I'll start with Zandra because you're an amazing facilitator for these events, and your leadership is appreciated, and it's Zandra's birthday. So thank you for spending your birthday. I know she's been recognized already, but Erica Speed, thank you for all that you've done for the Superintendent Award, but also for the District Art Show as well. Lee Callender, that works alongside Zandra, thank you for everything you've done, Lee. And also Lloyd Fujiwara. Lloyd teaches photography as well as other courses at the high school, and was the one that took all of the digital photos of the artwork tonight that will be displayed. So we appreciate what he's done for us. Picasso once said, "Every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once we grow up." Often food for thought for me. So with that, let's celebrate you, our young artists. Thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you, David, for remembering to thank some other people. And there's one more person I want to thank too. Because when I first started doing this job, we used to send everything out to be photographed, out to be printed. You're going to get a catalog in the mail beginning of summer with all of the artwork shown tonight in the slides. And the printer also puts that together. So everything we do now is in-house because we have the capabilities to photograph, print, make beautiful books. And Mark Kennedy is our district printer, so I also want to thank Mark because you're going to really enjoy the catalog when it comes in the mail, I promise you. It's really nice that we are kind of our own little world here. We can take care of things without sending it out to get done. So I'm going to start with the Little Stars Preschool, and what I'm going to do is call out names. So if the students would just make their way up here, stand right here, and then I will individually call them and give them their certificates. Okay, so for Little Stars Preschool, Catherine Chen, Jet Liu, Zoe Lee, Eric Zhu, and they're all from the pre-K class. You might have to go around and come this way. Then you don't have to climb up over, sweetie. Or Mama, put him up here. I love it. This is why I do what I do. Okay, which one's Catherine? Catherine's piece is called The Sun. And we're going to give you an opportunity to take a picture, parents. We'll put the student between the two gentlemen, and you should be able to get the piece in the background. Our next artist is Jet Liu, and his piece is called Marble Maze. Our next artist is Zoe Lee, Polar Bear. And our next artist is Eric Zhu, and it's Balloon Wonderland. Eric, turn your certificate around. Okay, now we're going to start with the elementary program, starting with Baldwin Stalker. So if we could get Grace Hu, a kindergartner, Nicholas Lin, grade 1, Kathy Liu, grade 5, and Cheryl Tan, grade 3. So come on down. Our first artist is Grace Hu, and hers is called A Beautiful Pond. Grace is a kindergartner. Our next artist is Nicholas Lin, and his piece, Spring Blossoms. Nicholas is a first grader. And this is Kathy Liu, and her piece is called Squiggle Art. Kathy is grade 5. And this is Cheryl Tan, and her piece is called The Trail of Tears. And while they take a picture, I'll call up Camino Grove. Irene Chen, Lee Collins, Caitlin Lin, James Wang. Our first artist is Irene Chen, and her piece is called Spring Blossoms. Our next artist is Leah Collins, and her piece is called Flower. And Irene was grade 5, Leah's grade 3. And Caitlin Lin is grade 4, and her piece is called Crabby. James Wang doesn't look like he's here, but his piece is called The Lupines in Spring. And he's grade 1. And now we're going to call up Highland Oaks. So we have Kate Fletcher, Isaac Kim, Grace McCloskey, and Iris Zhu. first artist is Kate Fletcher, and her piece is called Blue Blossom. Kate is a 5th grader. And Isaac Kim is not here, a kindergartner, and his piece is called Dragonfly. And we have Grace McCluskey, grade 2, and her piece is a self-portrait. Iris Shue, grade 4, and her piece is called Autumn. And now I'll call up Holly Avenue students, Josephine Kim, Kieran Lowe, Kaylin Swap, and Wenlin Tam. This is Josephine Kim, grade 5, and her piece is Picasso Dora Maar. Kieran Lowe, not here, grade 5. This piece is a Matisse-inspired dancer. And this is Kaylin Swap, who is also grade 5, and her piece is called Sunset. And this is Wenlin Tam, grade 2, and her piece, Monet's Garden, one of my favorite places. And now I'll call up the Hugo Reed students. Matt Covey, Sunny Gee, Marissa Preischer, Stephen Yamamoto. And we have Matt Covey, and his piece is called Morning Cup of Joe. Matt was grade 5, by the way. Marissa Preischer, also grade 5, and her piece is the Arcadia Peacock. We'll back up one and go to Sunny Gee, who's not here after this. And this piece is called Unusually Beautiful. And here we have Stephen Yamamoto, grade 1, Abstract Pumpkin. Elementary School's Longley Way, Brian Alpine, Rachel Chen, Suri Feng, and Russell Watt. This is Brian Alpine, and he is a 5th grader, and his piece is called Native American Profile. Miss Rachel Chen and her pretty purple polka dots, and her piece is called Winter Fun. Rachel is a 1st grader. And now we have Suri Feng, who's grade 2, and her piece is called The Butterfly. Grade 2, and now we have Russell Watt, grade 5, Folded Paper Symmetry. A lot of math and art. Here's an example. That completes the elementary school. Now we start with Dana Middle School. Jasmine Lay, Matthew Liu, Mary Mong, Angela Kui, Nancy Zhu. This is Jasmine Lai, grade 7, and her piece is called Lacey. The next piece is Matthew Liu, who's not here tonight, and it's called Popsicle Stick. May Mong, grade 7, Birch Forest. Since I mangled it the first time, Angela Cho, and she tells me that we have the name wrong, so we'll get it right this time. Dur at age 13, and Stop Smirking Bird. Angela's grade 8, and now we have Nancy Zhu, also grade 8, and her piece is called Cat. Okay, First Avenue Middle School now. Trinity Kahay, Sandy Klein, Michael Yang, Mia Medrano, Jennifer Kui, Lauren Shu, Tracy Zai. We have Trinity Chai, grade 8, and her piece is called Turtle. Sandy Klein, grade 7, Sandy Kine, grade 7, Klimt inspired. Michael Liang, grade 7, and his piece, Mandala. And this is Mia Medrano, grade 7, and her piece, Tiger's Eye. This is Jennifer T, grade 8, her piece, Cubist Contour. Our next artist is not here, it's Lauren Shu, but her piece is called Nerds. And this is Tracy Shia, grade 8, and her piece, Rhino. On to Foothills Middle School. Angelina Chen, Cameron Hoon, Bella Wab, Queenie Lee, Caroline Madavi, Emily Fan, Maya Saw. Some of these students now you're going to see, as you can obviously see, the art is getting more and more advanced and more mature looking. It's always amazing to me to see this art. It could hang in my living room. And I know some of the folks at the district office have offered to buy some of the art from the kids. It's hung there long enough. This is Angelina Chen, and she is grade 8, and her piece is called Batman. And this is Cameron Hoon, grade 7, and her piece, The Pasture. not here tonight, and her piece is called The Train Station. This is Queenie Lee, grade 7, and her piece, The Fawn. That takes a lot of time. This is Caroline Madavi. She is grade 8, and her piece is called The River. This is Emily Fan, and she is grade 7, and her piece is called Zentangled Garden. And a little bit of pop culture. This is Maya Saw with Ariana Grande. Didn't she like to have that in her house? And now the students from Arcadia High School. Cambria Braun, Brenda Chen, Vicky Hahn, Nathan Lamb, Sarah Lee, Jacqueline Kuo, Kyle Rom, Angela Song, Alexis Sorrell, Gordon Tin, Jessica Wang, Keens Wang, Audrey Wong, Elizabeth Yee. Cambria Braun is grade 12, and her piece is called Untitled. Our next artist is not here tonight, Brenda Chen, and she calls hers Self-Portrait. Brenda's grade 12. And now we have Vicky Hahn, also grade 12, and this piece is called Letters Home. Our next artist is not here, Nathan Lamb, and this piece is called Dove. Sarah Lee, also not here, and her piece is called Synergy. The high school is actually starting their SBAC testing tomorrow, so I'm sure they're all at home cramming the books, right? Jacqueline Kuo. Jacqueline Kuo is grade 12, and this is a self-portrait as well. This is Kyle Rom. He is a 9th 10th grader, and his piece is called 360 Panorama. This is Angela's song, grade 10, and hers is titled Self-Portrait and Sea Life. This is Alexis Sorrell, and she is a grade 10 student. Her piece is called Lost in Space. This is Gordon Tin, and he is a grade 9 student. His piece is also 360 Panorama. This is Jessica Wang. She is grade 10, and her piece, also Peacock. This is Keynes Wang. He's a 12th grader, and this is a self-portrait. And this is Audrey Wong, who's also grade 12, and her piece is called Bridge. And Elizabeth Yee, who is an 11th grade student, and her piece is called Round Skull. Let's give them all one more round.